Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Yes, oh my freaking god, you guys, the new pack is coming out this Thursday. Have you been seeing the trailers? Have you been seeing the live play? Oh my god, if you guys haven't seen it, I will also put down the Sims 4 YouTube channel down in the description down below, girls, so don't you worry, I got you covered. But oh my god, the pack looks crazy. It looks like we can do a lot more things than I had even expected before. I don't know about you guys, but I played The Sims 3 Supernatural. It had a bunch of different occults on there, and I talked a little bit more about that in my what was it? My Sims 4 Werewolf, I guess, update. Before then, I will also put that in the description if you want to go check that out. But I was talking about what we got in The Sims 3 Supernatural versus what we are going to be getting in The Sims 4 Supernatural. Or I guess The Sims 4 Werewolves. And I was watching through and I was like, okay, I had to work that day, so I couldn't see it live. But as soon as I got home, you best know I did. I made sure I ran to my computer and I went to go watch it. And as I was watching it, I saw so many cool things. Obviously, the Sims team looked to be in a rush. Now, I don't know why they were in such a rush, which I wasn't that like happy about, because obviously they couldn't get to everything that I know that they wanted to show, and you could see that clear as day. And I guess it's not like the Sims team probably, like, it's probably not their fault, but yay, maybe, I'm not sure what happened, but they were on a time crunch, and I know that they wanted to show a lot more, but they couldn't get around to showing everything. But if you guys follow them on Twitter, I just got Twitter for like my Sims account, but I don't really like I don't go on Twitter that often, but I promise I will try and go on it more if more of you guys follow it. I just don't like use Twitter that often, but I will start if it becomes like a thing and people start following me there. But you don't have to, but it is in the description down below if you want to go check it out. Anyway, but I just, like, as I was listening, I heard them say something about fairies. Now, I don't know about you, I don't want to get my hopes up, but they did mention fairies and they did mention the occults, and maybe later on in The Sims 4, you know, The Sims 4 a little bit later on down the road, maybe we will get some fairies, which I would be so happy about. Oh my god, it would just be perfect, because in The Sims 3 we had just the one pack, The Sims 3 Supernatural, and it had like a bunch of occults in one, and it was awesome. But we were very limited on what we could do with a lot of the occults, and having them in separate packs just work. I think it just works so well, and I just love the fact that they do that for The Sims 4 at least, so that all of them can get their own like pack and make sure that they, you know, at least the Sims team will try and make them as best as they can. Because when we had mermaids, it came with a pack already with so much stuff, so obviously it was kind of just like a, hey, let's just throw in, you know, mermaids at the last second and just see like how it goes, and that's great. But like, you know, they weren't up to their full potential. And oh, I want to mention just before, make sure to stick around to the very end of the video, because your girl tried to put in like a montage of just kind of like a video of the whole place, and I really like it. It would mean the world for me if you guys stuck around to watch it at the very end, because I love it. It's not really you know, something that I do often. I've only done it once before, something like kind of like videography, if that's what it's called. I don't know what it's called, but I did that other one for, I think, my other castle, if I'm not mistaken. But I have to think about it. What did I do? Oh, it was for my Tokyo build. Yes, I did. You're like, what? If you're new and you're like, wait, what? I did like a full-on city on a 64 by 64 lot with the Tokyo city, and it was huge. So if you want to go take a look at that, I will also have that somewhere either at the end of the video, in the top right, or in the description. But like I was saying before, I'm just so happy that they have a full pack full of the wolves. It just looks so awesome. My favorite animal are wolves, so I just think I'm so excited for the customization. And we have the color wheel, so it's kind of like the same way that you would make your pets. You have the color wheel for the werewolves. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Why? I don't know why I yawned. I'm so sorry. That was so rude of me. Anyway, I'm just so excited. I'm so nervous because yes, it might look cool in the trailers. Yes, it would look cool with the live gameplay, but like once we get our hands on it, that is the real indicator. Can we use it? Can we not? The only thing that I'm not that stoked about is the fact that you can only have 2 werewolf hangout spots, and it's only located in the actual world of the werewolves pack. So I guess if anything, if you guys have the Sims 4 get together, you can put your Sims in like I guess like a group together and make that like a club, and I guess you can kind of make that like a pack. But they said, the Sims team, that there will be differences if you from making like a pack and joining the 2 pre-made packs in the packs in the werewolf game, but it won't be the same if you make your own club and call it a pack. There's some different gameplay, and apparently that the Sims 4 characters in the actual werewolf pack, those guys have their own lore as well. So everyone has different saying about what they are and who they are, and I love that because the lore is just gonna be so amazing, and I'm so excited. As you can hear too, I also am starting to get my voice back, hallelujah, but I am not feeling the greatest right now, you guys. So I am definitely like my energy is wearing thin. Don't worry, I'm okay. If many of you have noticed or known from my previous build, I did get into a recent car crash. Don't worry, I'm okay. The other person is okay. But we just got back like it was like a little fender bender kind of thing. The girl didn't have her signal on, and it was just a whole thing in itself. But we just got like a time thing, or not a time thing, but like a thing for my car to see how much it was gonna be for just like the little fender bender, and oh my god, you guys, like $7,500 just for a little fender bender. Now, thank God this has only been my first and hopefully my last my last accident, but oh my god, and it'll be covered, thank God. But $7,500, that is crazy. If you looked at my car, you would be like, wait, where? What? But yeah, it was crazy. I would talk more about it and tell you guys kind of like everything that happened, but I just think it's a little bit like, I don't know, I think it's a little bit too personal, and it just makes me stressed out just talking about it. So I'll just be really frank, but everyone is okay, I'm okay, and let's just keep going on and talking about this build. Now, what I was hoping with this one is I made like a main office. Now I'm thinking that this is gonna be, like I said before, like a royal type of werewolf family. They got a lot of moolah, they got some money, and they have their own place, and I'm assuming like the alpha is probably the one that runs the show, obviously like within packs. So I figured I would give them their own like office, which I think is kind of neat. So if anybody of like the pups get in trouble, you best know that you will be sent right down there to have a little bit of a chat. Now I also have some normal like bedrooms. I wanted the second floor to mostly be like the residence area. Obviously the kitchen and everything like that will be in the other building, but I wanted this to be mostly like that's my dog. He's okay. My dad likes to just like howl at my dog, and he's a shepherd. His name's Togo, and he's a speaker. He talks his mind. I don't know if the mic picked that up, but that was definitely weird. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the second part, I wanted it to be mostly the residence. So we do have like the two kind of like dorm rooms for the wolves, and then I also have like a big main room. So I'm assuming that the 2 big like alpha and the omega, like I'm hoping that they will have like their own room, and that is their room. And then downstairs from that building will be like the main hangout area, the kitchen, and just somewhere where they can, where they can study. I also have a main room in the big building on the left there that you saw with like a basketball court. I wanted it so like that place your werewolves can spar, or they can just play a round of basketball and just kind of like play games in there. We also have like a little gym too, so your like werewolves can work out and just like that classic like wolf stuff. I just think it's really funny, but I do really like it. I wanted it to be secluded, and I think with the new world we do have a 64 by 64 lot, so hallelujah. Hopefully I'm praying. I think I saw a 64 by 64. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna be so sad. But you guys would, if it is, you guys are able to put this down in your lot. My ID, my gallery ID name is also in the description down below, so don't you worry, I got you covered there. And I am so excited. I really hope that you guys like this build. I really do like it. It's definitely something different. I've only done like a castle like one other time, but it was like way bigger than this. It was like my magical manor, and I love that build to pieces. And I'm starting to really love this one too, even though it's a lot more simple than my other one. I do like that it is, you know, it really kind of feels like a werewolf castle. It's not like too, you know, too, what's the word I'm looking for? Too fancy. Yeah, it's not too fancy. It's kind of plain, but at the same time, you could tell that, you know, they got some money. They got some money. And there's a lot of them living there. And I wanted some open space to your Sims where your werewolves could just run around and do whatever they want. You can always build this the way that you would like, or just go over it. Doesn't matter to me. I would be so excited to see if you do anything with it. But let me know in the comments down below, because I am so excited for this build. I know that your werewolves can do a lot of stuff in this game, and I'm super excited. I don't know. I think we should make like a family, and I'll put it on my gallery. Maybe I'll make a video of it. Let me know if you guys want to see that. It would mean the world if you let me know your thoughts. I just want to know what you guys want to see. I obviously don't want to stick around to just doing speed builds. I want you guys to know that like I want to start like branching out as well. I've done a lot of other ones, like a challenge here and there. You know, I do updates, I do like trailer reactions. I just want to do a whole bunch of things so that we're not just stuck to one little niche. Now obviously the Sims 4 is my niche, but I do want to do a bunch of other stuff with this game, and I really hope that you guys stick around for the journey that we are going to be on. We are almost at 800 subscribers. Oh my god, thank you so much, you guys. It means so much to me. I'm so excited and so happy to see this family growing, and I'm so excited for the years and months to come, or I guess like the months and years to come, because if obviously those the months come first. But I'm super excited to see how this kind of goes out. I know that a lot of people will be doing early access. Obviously, I don't have that privilege yet. One day we'll have that privilege. But right now, I just have this build out for you guys. So hopefully that is enough. I really do like this build. I do wanted to have this like kitchen just here because your Sims can make steak and all the different recipes that I know are in this pack, and I'm super excited. I know that the lunar eclipse is going to be working in all different worlds of The Sims 4, so I am so excited and I can't wait. I'm just so like curious on what wolves I'm going to make. I know I have what, 2, 4, 5. I have 5 beds in this house, so I gotta make 5 Sims. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see. I know that this build is a little bit late, and I'm really apologize for that. It's just because I wanted to make that montage and it took me a little bit longer than I hoped. But if you are here from the part 2 and you haven't seen part 1 yet, girl, what are you doing? Go see part 1. I will have that ready for you in the description, top right, or at the very end of the video. Don't worry, I got you. And if you guys are new here, hello, my name is Jamie. I am also known on Simspiration on YouTube, and I do not usually sound like this. I just wanted to put that out there. I am just having a rough go right now, and I have lost my voice for like the past like 2 weeks, so I am just trying to get over it. So I really hope that you guys don't think that this is how I sound all the time. If you are curious and you kind of want to check to see what else I do, please maybe consider like, commenting, and subscribing, because it really does help me out, and it would mean the world to me if you guys do check out some of my other stuff, because it would just, again, it would mean the world. It does, and I'm so like excited to see like where this channel goes, and I hope that you guys stick around for the, you know, for the ride. I love making big builds, but I don't like making my stuff too complicated. I love having open areas. I don't like a lot of clutter. I do in some things. I do have a lot of builds that do require a lot of clutter, but I, you know, for my preference, I do enjoy some open stuff, you know. So I really do hope you guys like this. Please maybe let me know how you like this build at the very end of the video. Please stick around for my montage, and I will see you all later. Bye guys.